Yorana and welcome to Papeete, Tahiti. We are live at Park Aorai Tinihau for match day 2 of the OFC Beach Soccer Nations Cup 2019. My name is Paul Tui and it's the opening match of the day and it's one to savour. The heavyweight battle of Melanesian powerhouses Vanuatu and Solomon Islands. Vanuatu looking to keep their grand final hopes alive after a opening 8-2 loss against tournament favourites Tahiti. Solomon Islands, meanwhile, looking to add 3 more points to their tally following yesterday's clinical 2-0 victory over New Caledonia. Tahiti, as you can see, top of the table on goal difference. They'll meet Tonga later in the day. The debutants, Tonga, having the bye yesterday. Well, it's been unpredictable this morning here in Papeete. The weather, we've had passing showers and still have those blustery conditions. There's quite a lot of cloud about, but we luckily we were able to see the sun just in the last 5 or 10 minutes. So hopefully it will stay with us for what is sure to be an exciting afternoon.
Et maintenant, l'hymne national des îles Salomon. And now, the national anthem of Solomon Island.
So there we have it, the first national anthems of the day. Vanuatu in home colours and Solomon Islands, the away team today.
Prochain match face à Tonga, ce sera ce jeudi, et donc face à Tahiti.
Referees for today, Pari Oitu of Tahiti is first referee, assisted by Felix Bayer, also of Tahiti. and Soaki Luaki from Tonga. As we take a look at the lineups, Vanuatu will field the same starting five: Yarawell, Mansali, Wilson, Meltercoin and Malapa. Solomon Islands, meanwhile, one change with Max Whaiare coming in for Nicholas Murray, but otherwise Hale, Farobo, Mafani and Naka will take to the sand for the Bilikiki. Vanuatu and Solomon Islands, well, two very experienced coaches. Wilson Marango for Vanuatu and Gideon Omokirio, former player and something of a beach soccer legend in Oceania, at the helm for Solomon Islands. Timekeeper today, Aurélien Planchet Godefroy of France. As you can see from the flag, still plenty of wind around, but we've been quite lucky really with the weather. So I mentioned earlier, showers all day. Sand was looking a bit heavy when I arrived at the ground, but clearing up nicely. Rich tradition between these two sides. They've met actually in the final of the OFC Beach Soccer Championship 3 times in the past, 2006, 7 and 9. Each time Solomon Islands prevailed to take themselves to the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup. So Solomon Islands get us underway. It was an exciting day here yesterday, and with Tiki Toa set to play this afternoon, a big crowd expected, so a good start there from Vanuatu. Fred Halle now. To go long into Naka, nicely cushioned, and a chance. Far right, just a bit hesitant there. It's Fari again. One of the youngsters, new players at the disposal of Omokirio, acquitted himself well yesterday. Scored the second goal for Solomon Islands. And a great strike there. Naka showing his power. So chances at both ends. Off to a fly here in Papeete. And an early free kick for veteran Don Mansale. Vanuatu yesterday scoring twice against Tiki Toa, both goals coming from the direct shots off the sand. Here's Mansale now, and high and wide from Don Mansale. Here's for Arai now into Naka. Nice 1-2, and it's wide from the youngster, but again that combination. Yvonne Wilson this time with the strike for Vanuatu. Here's Naka again. Plenty of chances in these early stages. Here's Meltercoin, was impressive yesterday. Scored Vanuatu's second from the penalty spot. Wilson with the throw, but it's over the head of skipper Malapa. And Fa'ari with the drilled shot wide of Yarawell's goal. Halle now into Mafane. Impressive yesterday, Mafane. It's looks a handy defensive pairing for Robo and Mafani. Here's for Robo, tries to link up with far right. And a chance again for Naka, but easy there for Yarawell. Peterson Stephen checking in for Vanuatu. So too John Das Thomas, number 9. Naka cushions it for Ari, and it's over the top with a good save there from Yarawell. Another corner. Naka it is with the kick as Anthony Talo comes into the fray. This is Talo tussling with Yarawell and over the top from Naka. So a let off there for Vanuatu. Chance now for Boulay. Another one of the scorers yesterday, Loic Boulay. Here comes Talo now, but the pass a bit heavy for Naka. Talo was very powerful yesterday, strong player. The Kuru goalkeeper. An important player in Gideon Omakurio's plans. For Robo now. Takes on Thomas. Hello now, long to Naka. A little bit high for the veteran. Thomas losing out here to Naka. Naka finding Talo. Good block there from Mansale. Chance on the counter and a good save from Halla. Vanuatu have a corner. So a bright start here, the opening 5 minutes of this match day 2 clash. Another corner, good work from Halla. Tassip now with the corner for Vanuatu. Nicely played to the back post for Stephen and into the side netting. But some encouragement there for Wilson Marango and his side. Halla again long into Naka. Mafane now to Naka. Good work from Vanuatu to clear. Stephen gives it away. And Mafane with the throw deep to Naka. Good work from Naka across the face of the goal. Talo picks it up deep and loses out. Tassip into Stephen. And Talo with the all-important clearance for Solomon Islands. Talo to Naka. And for Robo back to Halla. Going along now to Talo. For Robo now, escaping the challenge of Kapalu of Vanuatu. Stephen with the flick to Kapalu. Another corner for Vanuatu. Halla with Plenty of work to do so far on goal for Solomon Islands. Marauding run from Farobo on the far side, linking with Naka. Managed to get the wrong side of the Vanuatu defence, and Bule now giving it away. Farobo with the ball, which is picked up by Don Mansale. And Nicholas Murray with a classy flick. And Mafane over the top. Well, he saw a lot of game time yesterday, Mafane. He's clearly a defensive anchor for Solomon Islands, but really showing his value, getting forward. Scored that opening goal yesterday. And looking dangerous again here this afternoon. And Saleh with the ball into Massing. Here's McPhillip Aissa. Murray looking for the free kick, but back to his feet now. And Mansali it is with the ball over the top of Haller's goal. Just under 3 minutes left on the clock. 3 periods of 12 minutes. Aissa, and a good save there from Yarawal. Shot from Thompson Peter. Clearance from Malapa, and a good strike from Don Mansale. Here's Haller now, back into Peter. Meltercoin looking to launch something for Vanuatu. Gets around Peter, and here's Wilson. And the scissors kick just wide. Robo back into the action. Here's Mafane now. Takes on Wilson and opts for the safety first approach with Halle. Robo now. Can't escape the pressure from Meltercorn. Saleh looks to have taken the captain's armband from Malapa today. And that's Malapa with the block from Thompson Peter. End-to-end stuff. Chance again for Robo. Can he get the scissors away? But strong challenge from Don Mansale. And Mansale winning the free kick from deep in his own half in the corner. Take something special here from Don Mansale in terms of a direct free kick. He might opt for a pass. Edison Stephen and John Das Thomas poised either side of Mansale, and it's straight to Halle, and a chance now for Ari, but can't get his strike on target. Garawell into Stephen, but ferocious Farobo comes away with it. Well, one back by Stephen. Good work from Edison Stephen, and the deflection off Farobo earns Vanuatu another corner. Chance now for Mafane. It's a fairly tame effort from the Solomon Islands number 3. And, good work there, nice combination Aisa it was with the shot from a nice ball from Fa'ari. Chance for the two number 10s to come in. Kapalu for Vanuatu, and James Naka is poised for a minute or so of action as we head towards the end of this first period, all locked up at 0-0. Hala now to Farobo, surging run from Farobo. Ule it is with the throw. Thomas looks to link with Kapalu, and it did everything but go in the back of the nets. And well, Fred Hala will be breathing a sigh of relief there. Great work from Vanuatu. But it remains 0-0 as we go to the break. Chances at both ends, but that's certainly the best of them. And this heavyweight battle all locked up at 0-0. Both sides with everything to play for. Solomon Islands with one eye already on that grand final on Saturday. Vanuatu realising they have to overcome their traditional Melanesian rivals for the first time in OFC competition if they're to have a chance at Saturday's premier match. Have a look at some of the highlights. Well, Solomon struck the bar on at least 5 occasions yesterday, and it was the same thing in the early stages. This time it was Yarawell equal to the task from Ferrari's shot. Good work from Ale there. And again, equal to the task to tip it away for a corner. Stephen it was this time, into the side netting. But encouraging signs for Wilson Marango and Vanuatu, definitely showing they can foot it with Bilakiki. Solomon Islands, meanwhile, with a little bit to think about. Vanuatu possibly edging it over their rivals in this early period of the opening day. Later, of course, 4 p.m. kickoff local time. It's the host Tahiti up against newcomers Tonga. Tonga's first appearance on the sand at the OFC Beach Soccer Nations Cup. They have in fact had only one game, a friendly match Saturday against Green Warriors, the local club side. Acquitted themselves quite well in the first 2 periods of the match before Green Warriors ran out winners 7-1. But they've had a couple of days of training, had a chance to settle in, have a look at what it's all about here in the Nations Cup, and have a huge task ahead of them up against the rampant Naya Bennett coach Tiki Toa, who won 8-2, an emphatic victory over Vanuatu. New Caledonia it is with the bye today. Tomorrow, Solomon Islands will be back in the 2 o'clock slot up against Tonga. And 4 p.m. Vanuatu again will play New Caledonia. So it's Tiki Toa on Wednesday who will have the bye. So Vanuatu to get us underway. Yvonne Wilson poised over the ball. Don Mansali perhaps will shoot. And just wide, but struck it fairly well. Solomon Islands starting the second period with the same starting lineup. Vanuatu with two changes from their opening quartet. Wilson with the scissors, quite on target. Here's Naka now, talking about scissors kicks. One of the finest exponents of this technique in Oceania. Here's Naka with the throw, and well, it's the opening goal of the day. Good combination play, the throw from Naka, the header from Fa'arai, and Mafane it was with the finish. Simple really, but Mafane, well, I talked earlier about his defensive qualities, but here he is with his second goal of the tournament. Key player for sure for Solomon Islands, and it's the opening goal of the day. The vital go-ahead goal. The long ball again into Naka, again too high. Thompson Peter checks in, as does Anthony Talo. Farobo taking a well-earned break. Well, in 4/3 of beach soccer, no one able to breach the Solomon Islands defence as yet. Halle again into Naka. Good interception from Boulay. Man to man on the dangerous number 10. Here's Talo now. With the flick and volley, just wide, but good effort there from Anthony Talo. There's Talo again, showing his power. Chance for Vanuatu to break, and a free kick given against Mafane. Great opportunity here. Boulay, who scored from a similar position yesterday, perhaps a little bit closer, against Tahiti. 13-14 metres out on the angle. Pops the sunset ball up on a nice mound. And Fred Haller is poised to repel the strike of Loic Boulay for Vanuatu. And exactly what he does with an acrobatic save. Corner which Meltercoin will take. Good strike there with the left foot of Don Mansale to the fore. Here's Halle now. Mafane into the car park. Chance to grab a breather as Yarawell goes in search of a ball behind the goal. Talo strong in the interception. Mansale with the throw from halfway. Opts for a ball to Yarawell, which is repelled by Talo. Stephen now. Well covered by Kevin Koipala making his first appearance this afternoon. As Koipala just losing his way against Yarrawell there. Good work again from the tireless Mafana. So Stephen going down in the challenge, stopping the clock. For those of you unfamiliar with beach soccer, the clock stops for fouls, for goals, for injuries. In most cases means a minute or two longer than the 12 minutes allocated in each period. Assistant coach Joel Rarua there attending to Stephen. He's got the water, no magic sponge though. Some positive comments from the coaches. I was talking to Gideon Omakurio this morning, very complimentary about the sand here at Park Oiora Tini Hau. Vastly experienced Omakurio, and he was commenting on the depth of the sand. Ideally, you want sand about 400 millimeters deep, and really help the players as they like to, the Solomon Island players in particular, like to dribble across the sand, and that extra depth can be helpful in aiding their cause. Looks like a drop ball which Mansale will perhaps return to Solomon Islands. Some good sportsmanship sees Fred Haller to Mafane, and not a bad effort there from the Solomon Islands goal scorer, just over the top. Yarrawell to Mansale. Talo again, as we saw yesterday, very strong in the challenge and almost able to launch a counter-attack there. Thomas now. High and wide. Good turn from Koipala, but another player unable to get his shot on target. As we have a look at Stephen, down and out for now. Well, nearly a mix-up there for Haller, but a corner kick. Malapa will take the kick straight into the gloves of Haller, who launches Koipala. Mafane nearly found himself in space. Here's Thompson Peter now. Good turn from Mafane. Good composure from the Solomon Islands number 3. But a chance perhaps for Boulay. Unable to make anything of it, and chance now for Mansale. Back to Yarrawell. Lapa can't keep control of it, and it's Talo. Just a quiet period in this match. Something special required from Vanuatu if they're to find themselves back on level pegging with Solomon Islands. Nicholas Murray now, one of the experienced Solomon Island players, and well, it did everything but go in there. Was Koipala poised at the far post. Murray did everything right, got the shot away, but somehow it stayed out. It's a good turn, and again, Talo doing very well against Massing. Very composed performance at the back from Solomon Islands so far today. Here's Mafane again, away by Wilson, and that one's another one into the car park. In goal for Solomon Islands. So far, I would say pretty grateful for the work of Mafane, Farobo and Talo at the back. Talo there clearing from Meltercoin. Ari into Nicholas Murray. Great turn from Murray, and the toe poke to the grateful arms of Yarrawell, hands should I say, and this time Meltercoin is high and wide. Boulay now comes away with it, Meltercoin, and good effort from Octave Meltercoin. Very impressive in his short spell on the sand so far this afternoon. As Mafane gets back with another good clearance. Ari now. Gets the shot away. And Saleh popping one up for his forwards, but again, just that little bit of quality in the final third missing for Vanuatu so far this afternoon. Kapalu combining with Thomas now, but again, Mafane to the rescue, but losing out here, a 2-on-1. And Talo, did he use his hand there? Well, plenty in the crowd thought so, but he's got away with it this time. No VAR at the beach soccer this time. Here's Naka now back in, and good work from Yarrawell to narrow the angle. Naka again with the throw. Mafane pushes high. And Malapa has his pass blocked by Naka. And Saleh now. And Saleh again. Nice combination there from Vanuatu. Boulay unable to supply the finishing touch though. And it's back with Naka now with a good turn. Looked like he was clipped there by Malapa, but again, no foul forthcoming. Ismail Saleh now, bright period in this final part of the second period. Robo now, nice ball into Naka. Naka, can he get the scissors away? He can. Good technique from James Naka, but again off target. Here's Wilson now. Good work from Wilson. Massing it is, back to Wilson. Here comes Mansale. And great work there from Thompson Peter to prevent the shot from Don Mansale. And there we have it, the final period of, the second period comes to a close here in Papeete. Vanuatu 0, Solomon Islands 1. It's a goal from the influential Roy Mafane separating the two sides. Chances, as always, in beach soccer at both ends, but Mafane, the only player able to get himself on the score sheet. We have a look at the goal. It was the throw from James Naka, the header from Fa'arai, and there was Mafane at the back post to give Solomon Islands that all-important go-ahead goal. Mafane finishing into an empty net. Loic Boulay with the direct free kick, well stopped by Fred Harley, deflected away from for a corner. Injury midway through the half saw perhaps the end of Edison Stevens' participation in this afternoon's match. And, chance going begging there for Vanuatu. Some good combination play towards the end of the third, but Loic Boulay was unable to add to his goal tally at this tournament. And Vanuatu go into the break still in search of that important goal that would give them an equaliser here and some hope. You feel a second loss on the trot here would perhaps put into their chances of making the grand final on Saturday, as we see Wilson Marango with some advice for his troops. 1-0 was the scoreline last time these two teams met in the OFC Beach Soccer Championship some 10 years ago. It was the grand final on that occasion. Vanuatu were participants in 2011, but due to a cyclone, they were unable to make it in time for the tournament. And in the end, it was a three-team tournament: Fiji, Tahiti, and Solomon Islands. And this was the tournament that really saw the emergence of the Tiki Toa as a force in Oceania beach soccer. Tahiti winning a memorable final against Solomon Islands. A surprise to some, but the beginning of their dominance of beach soccer in the region. A dominance that has seen them go to the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup 2011, 2013, 2015 and 2017. And this afternoon they can put perhaps one foot in Saturday's grand final with a second victory up against newcomers Tonga at 4 p.m. local time. So Vanuatu, it will be with the kickoff. Reece Tassip poised over the ball. Wilson to Boulay. was well thought out there, but the execution not quite there. Here's Naka now. And Fari is wide with the shot. Can Vanuatu find the equaliser? Here's Wilson. Malapa launches it, but it's easy for Fred Haller. Robo tussling with Wilson. Pops one up, but good use of the body there from Talo. Good composure from the Solomon Islands, number 8. Here's Naka linking with Farobo on the far side. Naka opting for the scissors kick for first time. And Farobo now. With the throw, Talo with the attempt at a shot. Montecoin, too much weight on the pass, so back with Haller now for Solomon Islands. So Boule, it will be with the free kick for Vanuatu. His second direct attempt on goal today. Mansale making sure everything's in order. And well, Boule won't want to see that one on the highlights reel. Halle goes long into Aisa. Yarawell does the same. Boule now into Meltercoin. Good work from Meltercoin. Fairly tame effort with the scissors. Here's Aisa now. Nice ball. And Thompson Peter it is who screws the shot wide. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Great opportunity really to provide a 2-goal cushion for his side. Thomas now losing out. Farobo loses out to Mansale. How strong Dom Mansale is. So much experience, the Vanuatu skipper. Malapa with the clearance and a chance for Malapa linking up with Thompson Peter. And a corner for Solomon Islands and a great chance for Aisa. He directs the ball backwards, back across the goal. And it's a composed Farobo who plays the ball into Haller. Here's Thompson Peter now. Mafane. Good strike from Mafane. And Yarawell equal to the task. But it's another corner for Bilikiki. Kevin Koipala checks in, but the corner kick is too high for the Solomon Islands number 9. Desperation stuff there from the Solomon Islands defenders, but well, no one's been able to score against them yet. They have 7.5 minutes left in in which they will try to keep another clean sheet here today. Well, they say goals win games, defences win tournaments, and so far Gideon Omakurio has plenty to be happy about from the work of his defenders. Robo and Nafane have had plenty of time on the sand, and they've been joined by Anthony Talo at times. Talo currently taking a break. And Nafane will be for the free kick here. There's some distance for the Sunset ball to travel, and it's not Mafane's best effort. Yarrawell goes long. It's Massing. Can he work a scissors? Thompson Peter does just enough there to force the turn from Massing. Ella has taken a break for Solomon. Abraham Bird, as he did late in the piece yesterday. Makes an appearance. Here's Koipala now. And caused more than a few problems there for Yarrawell, as Mafane again in a dangerous position. Thompson Peter, and finally it's Koipala. Well, the youngster has his first goal in international beach soccer. It's a vital goal for his side, and looked to be third time lucky there for Solomon Islands. The shot from Thompson Peter. Kapalu it was who blocked it. It fell nicely for Koipala, and the young number 9 has a second goal for Solomon Islands. And that is the cushion that Gideon Omakurio wanted. It still may not be enough, but certainly it really creates some pressure now for Vanuatu. With just 5:54 left on the clock, Koipala and Mafane goals separating the two sides. But Abraham Bird has to deal with a free kick, his first of the afternoon. Don Mansale will be lining up the rocket. Can he propel the Sunset into the back of Abraham Bird's net? It's a pretty good strike and a magnificent finish there from Don Mansale. Vanuatu have their first of the afternoon, and Don Mansale is the first to breach the goal of Solomon Islands at this tournament. Unstoppable for Abraham Bird. It's 2-1, and just what the fans, the neutrals, would want for the last 5 minutes or so. It's Vanuatu 1, Solomon Islands 2. We're heading for a grandstand finish as the rain starts to come into the commentary box. Away by Fahari there. Yarrawell, it's a great turn. Meltacoin causing some problems for Solomon Islands in the midfield there. There's Yarrawell. Links up with Boulay. Chance to counter now. And Faari blocked by Malapa, but the finish is there. And Faari has his second goal of the tournament, restoring the 2-goal cushion for Solomon Islands. Great finish inside the near post of Yarrawell, and Solomon Islands, they feel they've done enough here this afternoon. Exciting finish in this third period. Boulay with the corner. Vanuatu aren't done yet. Here's the goal scorer, Faari. Wilson now for Vanuatu. Thomas can't get his pass away. Well, going along again. Doesn't quite sit up for Thomas. And Mafane there, causing some problems for Abraham Bird. And it's a direct free kick. Yvonne Wilson lining it up. Bird takes a break, and Hale comes back in. The number 1 custodian looking to narrow the angle, and it's a great strike from Wilson. And Vanuatu 2, Solomon Islands 3. It's all on here in Papeete. Great strike from Yvonne Wilson. Vanuatu proving themselves somewhat the experts from direct free kicks. They've scored 3 so far in this tournament, along with Meltacoin's penalty against Tahiti. Some pressure now on the Bilakiki. Great work again from Mansale. Really is game on here this last 3 minutes. As you can see in the background, the ambulance here for Edison Stephen, who went down in the challenge in the second period of this match. Hopefully just a precautionary measure for the Vanuatu number 8. Here's Fred Haller now, opting to go long. Cut out by Mansale, a growing presence in this match. Farobo loses out. Here's Meltacoin now. Vanuatu with just over 2 minutes left on the clock. Again, strong from Wilson. Vanuatu really with some fire in their bellies. Good save from Haller. Here's Murray now, and he loses out to Wilson. The block from Farobo. And a determined effort there from Reece Tassett. We see Tiki Toa in the background. Kicking off at 4 o'clock. And a good strike there from Mansale, but it was blocked. Here's Yarrawell. End-to-end stuff here at Park Aorai Tini Hau. Just 90 seconds left on the clock. Boulay tussling with Philip Aisa. And a good strike there from Farobo. Can Vanuatu counter? It's 3-on-1. Melter coin now. Looks to go around Aisa. And the goal clearance from Hala. Robo now over the top. Just 50 seconds left. What can Vanuatu conjure up? They've been magnificent in this final period. Here's Naka now. Can he have the final say? Nicely worked for Farobo. Good work there from Loic Boulay on defence. Here's Naka. Farobo. And the final opportunity is put away. It's McPhilip Aisa who crushes the hopes of Vanuatu at the death. In the end, the pressure telling was a bit messy, but Naka managed to get the ball to Farobo. His shot deflected away, and McPhilip Aisa was on hand to score his first goal of the tournament. And Vanuatu, a valiant performance in this final period, but it looks like Solomon Islands have done enough to pick up all 3 points. Here's Naka now, will look to count down the clock. Boulay it is with the clearance, but Naka has the corner kick. And there we have it, Vanuatu 2, Solomon Islands 4. Solomon Islands go to the top of the table at the OFC Beach Soccer Nations Cup 2019. Disappointment for Vanuatu and Wilson Marango. A fine effort in the final period from Vanuatu, but in the end, Solomon Islands had just that little bit of extra class, running out winners over their great rivals from Vanuatu. Vanuatu 2, Solomon Islands 4. We'll see you for the late game at 4 o'clock.